Shalom, shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah, Koholoimla, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakahakwadash, double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Aqua that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Wanted to touch on this article with Trump. You know, they've been vilifying the homeless and, you know, basically have made it illegal for people to actually be homeless. Like, where the fuck they gonna go? You know what I'm saying? But this particular article right here, people terrified as Trump signs new executive order on homelessness that could have a devastating impact. President Donald Trump has signed a new executive order aimed at aggressively tackling homelessness, drawing swift criticism from advocacy groups and alarm from social media users who say it threatens civil liberties. Yeah, hey, look, your civil liberties, that shit been a wrap. It says, signed on Thursday, July 24th, the order pushes for the rollback of court decisions and consent decrees that limit the federal government ability to forcibly remove homeless individuals from public spaces. It authorizes Attorney General Pam Bondi to pursue legal avenues to undo such precedents, enabling the involuntary institutionalization of individuals with mental health illnesses who are deemed unable to care for themselves or pose a public safety risk. Hey, look, I tell you what, homeless people know how to take care of themselves better than a motherfucker with a house. You know, that takes a special type of mind or grit. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them, they out here, you know, hell, just drinking, doing drugs. Hell, probably just trying to just get away from the whole life of things, you know. So, but when it comes to survival, them people know how to survive, man, off this damn land. And they're going to be some of the ones that will actually be better off when shit hits the fans, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to, you know, a person that's been used to just living in a home. And now all of a sudden your ass is out on these streets. And let me get a quick scripture real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we're not ignorant of the fact that this man, he's causing a problem. He's causing the fucking homelessness. He's causing the drug problems, man. You know, he's creating the chaos so he can come through and be that super duper savior, man. But what people don't understand or realize, hey, they get ready to start you know, getting down with that chip, man. They about to start marking a beast out this gun real soon. So, you know, we have to stay prayed up. You know, continue to ask Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for his protection, spirit of endurance, mercy. You know, and just keep the work moving, man. You know, we concentrated on what the Lord said. You know, that we're gonna be okay. I know some of us, you know, we're going to have to go through some things. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, none of us know our lot. But whatever that lot is, we believe that through faith, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is going to hold us down. Isaiah 33:6, you know what I'm saying? Let me grab that real quick before I go into the rest of this article. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. For the fear of the Lord is his treasure. See? In the NLT it says, in that day he will be your sure foundation, providing a rich store of salvation, wisdom and knowledge. The fear of the Lord will be your treasure. But hey, yeah, this wisdom and this knowledge, man, of these scriptures is gonna be the stability of our times, man. So we're, you know, this is what you should be focused on. Getting as much of the you know, the scriptures within you that you possibly can, you know what I'm saying? So when, you know, there's no more phones, there's no more, you know, because they're not going to allow you to have no Bible in these places that they're about to put together. You're not going to be able to have the scriptures. You're not going to be able to have no Bibles. They already doing that at, you know, people been complaining about that at Alligator Alcatraz. They won't let me, you know, they won't let me have my Bible. You know, people, you know, that's some people's comfort, man. When you know, you're going through some shit, you can sit and read the scriptures, even though they may not necessarily fully understand the scriptures that they're reading. Because, you know, a lot of these Christians, they're going to be in for a rude awakening, man. All that believing in white Jesus, you know what I'm saying? The idol, white Jesus, it's not gonna be no help to them. Only the real men of the Lord, the elect of Israel, are gonna make it through this thing, man. You know? And the ones that have to be martyred or beheaded or whatever the case may be, man, ain't no, man, you gotta know these people got some shit already set up, man. Anyway, but how are they gonna deem who's crazy or not? You know, or who has a mental illness? Now you may have a person that's fresh out of the house, you know, and he's spending his first fucking week, or she, most definitely, because women, you know, that can break a woman down if she's out in these streets, you know, living out of a car. And some of them don't even have a car. I seen two young Eves the other morning going to work. They was homeless out in the damn Edomite city. Two Eves at a damn bus stop with all their bags and shit. And you could tell they was sleeping there, you know, because the one had the damn blanket over her and shit. But you know, her head was sticking out. I'm looking like, damn, them two Eves. But they can easily roll up on somebody like that. Nothing can be wrong with them at all. They can have clear thinking. They can have clear understanding. But just because you're out on the streets like that, they can say, nope, you have mental illness, and we're gonna, you know, swoop your ass up and we're gonna check on you. You see what they doing with ICE? You know, with this ICE agent shit, these motherfuckers rolling up with masks on, you don't know who they are, and they just throwing people in vans, man. American citizens, hey, so, and see, you, these MAGAs, these Edomites that went out and voted for Trump, they have no idea that they're about to do the same thing to them. And the majority of them that's out here, that's homeless, is them. Right? So I would have to say right now, man, it's not a good time to be burning bridges with people. You may not like them. You may not be able to stand your mama. You may not be able to stand your daddy. Y'all may not be able to get along. But, man, you want to have somebody where you don't want to be out here on these streets where these people can pull up and pick your ass up and you never be seen again. Because these people are not, when they go to these places, they're not going to be seen no more. They're not going to just, rehabilitate these people and actually give them housing and they able to... No, they're not going to give you no phone call. You're not going to be able to call nobody. They setting it all up, man. We're getting there. Okay, it says the order emphasizes that moving homeless people into a long-term treatment facility through civil commitment is a way to restore public order, arguing that allowing encampments to persist is harmful to both unhoused individuals and the broader community. Well, I mean, hey, the problem is you Edomites that's running shit. You're not capable of running the kingdom, man. You're the basis of men. Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The wicked are ruling. Here you go. Now, you had Doge with Elon Musk and a little team came in, remember? A couple of months back. Supposedly found all this waste, billions and billions and all you see on TV is Trump cutting shit. 20 billion on this, 6 billion on it, 8 billion. He's cutting every goddamn thing. So they saving billions. With the money that they send Israel, I think they send Israel like, I don't know, close to like 10 billion a year. You can easily, you have federal lands. You can easily build a bunch of tiny tiny house communities with far less than what you send in Israel. But you think they're gonna do that? They're not gonna. This dude, he done lied to you about making America great again. So a lot of you so-called white people, and I see them when I be, you know, at the plantation. They asses is out there on the corner big time with them damn cardboard boxes, you know, with their little cardboard sign and shit. They didn't just got straightforward with it. Like, yeah, I seen a guy the other day, a damn Edomite, or appeared to be an Edomite, because it's not a skin color thing, you know, because some of our people, Israelites, do look like so-called white people, but, you know, just kind of gave off the spirit of being a damn Edomite. But either way, motherfucker had a sign in his hand that just plainly said, hungry as fuck. And guess who was passing him up? His people, Edomites. At the same light. Now, mind you, these are Edomites that's on the corner. And you had one doofy-ass Jake, so-called black man, passing money out of the window to these damn Edomites. No, let their own people handle and take care of them. They're in their neighborhoods. They're in their, you know. Here you go. You got a busy-ass intersection with these Edomites just ignoring their own people being out here homeless. So you know people don't care. People are callous as hell now. You know, going off into that 2 Timothy chapter 3, where it talks about in the end times, what's it say? Salaki, I don't want to butcher it. Perilous times shall come. Oh, Salaki, I always get it mixed up. 2 Timothy 3 and 1. And it says, difficult times will come. Verse 1, 2 Timothy 3 and 1, this know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. And that's exactly how people are now, man. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. Because people don't have no natural affection like that no more, man. Truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. But these are the attributes. This is what people are living like now. This is the attitudes or way of life that people have now. And they don't have no sympathy towards their own family members. That's why you start to see a lot of those deletions popping up and stuff like that. A lot of people being deleted by their own family. And a lot of it is domestic, man. Just within their households, man. Whether it's the kids. I just done a lesson earlier on this dude, man. He gunned down his grandmother, which was 81, and then ran his grandpa down. His grandpa was trying to run across the street to the neighbor for some help, and he gunned him down. He was 83. Okay, so let's get back into this article just a little bit more. I'm gonna end out here in a sec. I didn't want to keep it long, but yeah, just know that, man. Hey, Esau, this motherfucker can. All you have to do is just be thrown out of your place, and they can deem you being crazy or some shit, and throw your ass into a van, man. And you know, people really, again, you know, people are without natural affection, man. So they're not gonna really care. Nobody's gonna stop to say, well, hey, what they doing to that, you know, the homeless person, or what do they know? No, that, you know, those are some of the most invisible people on the planet, in a sense. But let's see what else they got in here. Surrendering our cities and citizens to disorder and fear is neither compassionate to the homeless nor our citizens, the order states. By removing vagrant criminals from our streets and redirect. So why are you calling them criminals if they just homeless? By removing vagrant criminals from our streets and redirecting resources towards substance abuse programs, the Trump administration will ensure that Americans feel safe in their own communities, she said, adding that the plan offers help for those struggling with mental illness or addiction. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. These people crazy. The very shit that they causing, man. You're causing the problem. It says, but the National Homeless Law Center condemned the executive order, calling it dangerous and warning that it would exacerbate the homelessness crisis. This doesn't lower housing costs or help people make ends meet, the organization said in a statement. Forced treatment is unethical, ineffective, and illegal. People need stable housing and access to health care, not criminalization and coercion. And that's exactly what that is, man. Because again, you know, with Doge supposedly saving all this motherfucking money or finding all this waste, okay, well, wouldn't this be a good place to put some of the money? And then you cutting shit that's gonna make more people homeless. That's crazy, bro. But we already know what it is, man. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. This shit is gonna end up, you know, leading up to that market of beauty and the beast, that Revelation 13, 16, and 17. In fact, let me grab that real quick. This is what it's all leading up to. Revelation 13, 16, and he calls it for all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And ain't no telling how many people they already done chipped up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been had the technology going back 30, 40 years, you know, when they was chipping pets and shit like that, you know. And we already know that they was letting a lot of those pets go. Like they would just, you know, grab up a stray damn dog, throw a chip into his ass and just let him go and just let him roam. And his ass done made it from Michigan to fucking California. But this man, hey, he's been practicing, man. He's been, you know, already, everything is already in the workings, man. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, and you're not going to be able to buy or sell. And this is what it's. These people want complete control over the population, man, and especially you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you Israelites, man. And the homeless problem with the women have been going crazy, bro, as of late. Okay, but it says the NHLC further argued the policy would funnel tax dollars away from effective solutions and punish poverty rather than addressing its root cause. This executive order follows the Supreme Court's controversial ruling in June that allowed local governments to ban sleeping in public spaces, a decision critics said criminalized the homelessness. Online reactions have been intense. On Reddit, one user described the move as a Republican solution to actually societal problems. Lock people away so society doesn't have to see them, rather than helping them recover. Another called the order terrifying. Yup, man, that's pretty much about it, man. So, again, you know, it's all leading up to the total control over the population, man. They done already signed an executive order as far as the stable coin with the digital shit on that end. So it's all getting set up, man. It's already set up. You know, all it's gonna take is whatever crisis they gonna create to go ahead and get this shit popping, man. And so you never can tell, man. We'll see, man. We don't know how soon it's gonna be, but it's definitely moving. It's moving pretty fast, man. So with that, hey, I'm going to end out. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yasha'Allah and a Baba Ball. Hey, we almost out of here, though, because, you know, hey, it's only a few major prophecies left. And the market of Beauty and the Beast is one. And World War III. And pretty much, man, yeah, it's just going to be a done deal from that point. But with that, Shalom.